Good evening, and welcome to the living world of darkness and the vampire venue, the Edge of War. Once again, we find Natalia. Natalia is currently, well, she has been working quite hard for quite some time, even though she's dead and, well, the kindred don't really get tired as much. It's quite clear that she seems a little bit more weathered, I suppose you could call it, than normal. You sent out a message and, asking for Alex to come by. It's been a while since she's seen her. She's been working for at least a week. Actually, we're supposed to have a week and a half. But, yeah, she gives him a call. And we are currently within, what is this called? It's like it definitely has like a punker or rocker theme to it. It is a bar of some kind, and it's playing a bit more like upbeat and heavier music than other such establishments normally would. She's currently waiting. She looks tired.
Did you say that you phone in, Alex?
She sent you a message.
Okay. You'll just head off in his way then.
Yeah, you will see Natalia.
Okay. Hello, it's been a little while since I've seen you.
Oh, hey, yeah, no. So, doing all right?
Yeah. You look like you could have been a little bit better. No offense. Look like you've been hard at work.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's just yeah, I could use well, if I kind of like got started on something, I tend to not be too willing to let it go, you know, and if just keep going and going and going.
Big trouble.
No,
Okay, then.
just tend to work, especially when it's something that's really interesting. I tend to not be able to really stop, honestly. So.
This was just a social call.
Well, not well. No, I've been hitting. I have a challenge. Like, why don't you sit down? Do you want a beer? Looks at you.
Just get whatever you want.
So you're okay with beer, okay?
Yeah.
She orders 2 beers. Somewhat unceremoniously. She just goes. So yeah, I've been working out a plan to make sure that no one. You don't remember what the parents said, right?
Yeah. Kind of volunteered yourself.
Yeah, well, kind of. Volunteer from people. Yeah, I suppose. Teach me not to keep my pop shut. Well, no, it's fine. Look, I've been thinking. I think I've gotten pretty good way, but I have a plan that requires a little bit of what do you call it? Thinking outside the box. Yeah, that's it. And perhaps you can help me. Perhaps I just need no eyes on it. I don't know. Hey, we need. Well, we need this. I need a system, right? Some sort of system, right?
Yeah.
So we can maintain, but we cannot have it, in one place constantly because then it will be find out, and then we're fucked. Well, the system is fucked. Yes. So I was thinking, perhaps we should have a mobile place. Perhaps we should have, ghouls designated to it. Perhaps like only one or two people really know about them and who they are and what they are. But if we keep it mobile, it will be very, very, very hard for people to really know exactly where and how and what is going to happen with it. If that's the case, we might also have someone to watch out, for things when it's, light outside. So if it's not only, you know, the other guys, the other assholes, but it's also, I don't know, humans or something we don't want stopping. Now it's going to be a lot easier. The system will already be there.
Okay. Well, you've already got ghouls, so maybe they could help with the.
It's not really that their field of expertise, like at all. But we should worry about that later. We still need to worry about ghouls, but someone to man this place. But I also need to find some sort of way to make this command center, this mobile unit somehow. I don't know, car, truck, something.
Um.
Do you perhaps know? I don't know. Do you know something like this, where you could find something like this?
Like, like a vehicle or an entire like system.
No, just the well, there's certainly no handbook or how-to guide on the internet, but honestly, I was thinking perhaps it would be a good thing with some sort of truck. The connection to it, I think I could do that. It would take some time, but I think I can do that. No, it's the
Okay.
car and the system itself. I mean, it's who they're gonna call and how they're gonna do it. I mean, who they're gonna report to and the team that's going to have to respond to it. It's a kind of problem.
Hmm. Um. Can maybe see if anyone around the Barnes Church knows anyone like that.
Uh, she pauses. Perhaps at the moment you shouldn't talk to anyone about it. You want as few people to know about this as possible, really. Well, at least
Hmm.
for the time being, because you know leaks and all that. I might actually just be talking to someone who would totally spill the beans. I don't know.
Well, we don't have to tell them what we want with it. Just that we need uh just a truck or just someone that at least sells cars or something.
I suppose that's true.
Because I don't have a car, Do you have a car?
Uh, kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I've been. No, I don't know. I don't have a car, not at the moment.
Well, I could easily say that both of us need a car to get around the city.
Yeah,
And
but kind of car
yeah,
with, I suppose.
so we're just needing some way to get around the city or to like I don't know, move a lot of things into like a new apartment or something.
Maybe it's just going to raise suspicion no matter what. But perhaps we should just ask the Baron. Or do you know this Rebecca person?
Not personally, but I know of her.
You think we could? She's one of us, right?
Yes, definitely.
I mean, Anak.
I think so. Yeah, she was willing to help us out before, so I would guess that she must be on Arc, or at least independent.
Well, it's just, you know, I don't know, Giovanni. I mean, can we trust her? I mean, whoever we involve in this is going to know. And if they know, then, well, it's no problem,
The
eventually.
Barnes seems to trust her.
Mm, I suppose. Not that is true, actually. So
If he trusts her, then why shouldn't we?
that's right, but yeah, I just. Right. So, need to set up meeting, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't have her contact, at least I don't think.
Many people in the main chapel will have it.
Okay. Um, we can
Or
go
you
and
can
ask.
always go to the or you can always go to the big giant building CC pointed out to you in your first scene.
That's true. So I don't have her number, but I know where she is.
Okay.
My friend Cece, she knows Rebecca personally, and she pointed out where she lived.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, so we could either go to the building and try to talk to her in person, or we could maybe go to the church and see if anyone there has her phone number.
Mm. No, some people, I mean, like, yes, I understand they want, you know, etiquette to be followed and stuff, but yeah, perhaps it's smart to, announce your presence or, let them know you're coming.
Hmm. So the church then.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Do you want to head off right now? Because I'll call the cab or something.
Uh, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Kind of,
I'll,
kind of just gets up, slunks the bag over her shoulder, just a bit lazily, just.
Mhm. Um, Alexander doesn't have his violin with him tonight, so he's just going to head off outside and call a cab.
Hi, you too. Yeah, where are you guys headed off to?
Hmm? Who's this?
Cab driver.
Oh, I thought it was just a random person in the bar. Um,
My fault.
that's okay. Um, from the where I am, can I see where the building is?
No.
Damn it. Would I know what building it was?
Yes, you have been there quite often.
Okay. I'll just tell them like the address of the church.
Yeah, that spooky place. Very well. I don't judge you kids.
I like spooky places. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, it's an eerie place. Bunch of freako worshippers. I tell you what.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's really scary. I mean, right. She kind of just waves him off and just says, "So, let's talking more driving."
Understood. Yeesh. He'll
don't
drive
mind.
you there with a very like, oh, what is this woman kind of face.
Looks tired. She's just less bullshit, more action. Seems to be her MO right at this point.
All right, we're here.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good.
How much are you?
That'll be 10 pence.
Um, I'll give him the fare and I'll give him a bit of a tip as well.
Bless you. You seem to be more acquainted to social life, unlike your friend over there. She should probably go back to the kitchen if she's going to be so sturdy.
He gets a middle finger, a bird, right in the face.
He'll brush it off.
Thanks, man.
Have good luck with your woman. Drives off.
Watch
She's not
yourself.
my woman, but
The Brinje. Something in some Eastern European language is heard after the cab as she leaves.
I'm guessing that was a colourful word you just said there.
Yeah, well, it's really kind of crass. Well, some people would say so.
All right, shall we head in?
Yes.
All right, ladies first.
As you guys head in, there's a few members walking around doing their usual stuff. Some reading the books, some talking in their groups. Just the general social life.
Okay. Um, is the guy that I talked to, like first in the when I was during my first scene, is he there?
Yeah, he's over there reading the book as usual.
Okay. I'll just go and sit behind him like I did before. Hey man, how are you doing?
Young Alex. I see you're not dead yet, so seems to be in good graces.
Thankfully, hopefully it'll stay that way too.
Don't we all?
I've no intention of turning the newest addition to the walls.
Real life cough. Shit. Ah, don't make me laugh when I'm vaping. Anyways, he gives you a small smirk. Yeah, yeah. We seem to have repainted a little bit. Hopefully, it will have time to set in and dry.
Fingers crossed. Um, I'm needing to get hold of Rebecca. Do you have her phone number?
Sure. What is it for?
Um,
Acquisition.
oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Acquisition. We need to find something, or maybe you need
And
her to, acquire a certain thing for a project.
and who might you be? As you're staring at a man who seems to be roughly 6'2" and probably 300 pounds.
Natalia, fill in your arrival. I suppose you, well, a couple of weeks now.
I see. Well then, if it's about money orders, I don't see why not. Here you go.
thanks, man.
You should come hunting with me sometime.
I might take you up on that offer.
Good. It's fun. It releases the soul. Literally.
Right, we gotta head off, so I'll catch you later.
Understood. Don't die.
Well, I don't plan on doing it again.
He gives you a head nod.
And I'll just start heading for the door. You come in, Natalia?
Yeah,
Unless you're wanting to pick up anything from the armory while we're here.
the armory. Really?
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Um, well, this is a golden opportunity, and I'll just start heading off towards the armory door, and I'll kind of beckon Talia to come along.
Tell me it's not
Quite.
some sort of euphemism.
Not this time. No.
As,
Oh,
as you guys approach the door, it is a heavy metal barricaded door with a guard, from what it looks like, wearing the usual red cloak, standing by.
okay. Hey, how's it going?
Uh, Here to pick up more for the mission?
Well, I'm okay for myself, but this one's new to the city and hasn't picked up anything yet. It's quite naked, if you know what I mean.
I see. Well, you know how new initiates are.
Yeah, need to get our suited up, so to speak.
Understood. Remember, you still have your bail time on yours. Remember to clock them back in at time.
Will do. I'll just head on through the door.
And
Natalia, you
Natalia comes with.
Okay. Natalia, as you enter, you see a ginormous hallway, probably a good 30 to 40 feet long, and on both of the walls of the hallway are just armed with guns, armor, military weapons, melee weapons, security objects, arrays of bullets, and in the middle are different racks full of different little gadgets and some clothing.
Hmm.
I'll just do a big showy ta-da.
It's, well, can only really say that if it's you putting it together, honestly.
Do you
No,
see
no,
anything?
I'm kidding, it's fine. It's quite confusing.
Anything take your fancy?
There are melee weapons,
Yes.
swords.
Yes. It's a level 5 armory.
Ah. She will just have a look at the swords, it seems. And she'll just pick up one of them, just kind of weight it in her hands. Just this might, this might do.
Nah, you like to get up close and personal, do you?
Well, I can't. I've never really fired the gun, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Oh, fair enough. Neither had I until I got here. And until I picked this up, and I just put my hand into my coat and pull out a small pistol. I didn't really have to learn how to use a gun until now, so
Well, there is that as well, I suppose.
yeah, just put it back.
Maybe. I mean, how much can we take?
Are you asking me or Alex?
Well, the guy who's there, or was he?
The swords are near the back of the hallway, so the only one going to be near you right now is Alec. Or Alex.
Can I have a sword and a gun? I mean, I'm thinking it
Well,
might be more practical or better. No.
I've got an assortment of things, so I would suppose that you'd probably be able to take as much as you can carry.
She begins to have a look. Now, as soon as you say that, she will begin to just have a look. So yeah, I'm going to. She picks out a sword. She takes a handgun, and she looks at the armor, especially. Seems to be looking a lot at that.
Okay.
Well, she will take an armor that will give you -1 to Dex and 3 armor, or is it? I can't remember the scores of the armor, but
Let's see. Should have that scores here somewhere, so I can check for you.
Are you trying to get a light armor?
yeah, light armor. I don't know how many soak dice it gives, but the one that like gives armor, but either gives like what is the one that doesn't give like um negative like it doesn't subtract from dexterity.
That's one armor rating.
Well, she's isn't there like one with 2 armor rating that takes away 1 dex?
Yes, that is the armor t-shirt / light body armor.
That is the one she's gonna.
Okay. I would advise writing what you take down on like a piece of paper, Google Docs, or Blue Book or something.
I will.
You'll understand here in a second why.
As she gets those 3 things, she comes over to the door and she asks, "How much can we take? Just wondering."
Near the door on the inside, you see a metal cage with a guy sitting inside with what looks to be a few different tubes behind him and some stacks of paper to his left. As much as you can carry.
Right, but how much does it cost?
You think you think we make you pay money for this? No. We simply send it over to you. You're renting it.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's pretty smart, actually.
If you die, of course, that pays for it in full. If you lose it, you'll pay for it later. It's a matter of renting.
If I die, I paid for it. Well, that's very considerate of you. She's obviously being sarcastic.
Alright, so let's see what you got there. Can you please put your stuff on the table?
She does so.
He grabs one by one, scans their barcodes, and then prints out a piece of paper that looks kind of like parchment, as he then gives you a pen. Please sign here.
She looks at the pen, and she reads what it says, the fine print, the little print, everything.
There's no really fine print. It basically just says the listing of items that are being rented, and the person who it's rented to.
Nods.
After she writes down her name, he'll grab your thumb, prick it with like a little needle, and then place your thumb right next to your signature, making like a little blood fingerprint. Very well. You are free to go. As he rolls it up and sends it down a pipe.
So the gun I have is
Glock.
small pistol, right?
Yeah.
So that is what, +5 damage?
Let me see real quick. I'll pull it up.
Pistol is 4 damage.
Thank you.
I've just
And
still got the sheet up.
yeah, and sword, normal sword is +2, right?
A
Is it a long sword?
sword. 1 second. What kind of sword is it?
A bit
Is it
bigger than probably
hook
smart
sword?
for her.
Is a butterfly, falchion, hook sword, katana, long sword,
Katana.
ninja sword, rapier, katana?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Give me 1 second. +1 accuracy and +3 damage.
Damn.
Yeah, as she has her thing, she just says thank you, and she looks at her thumb and just looks at the blood she's just given. She doesn't seem too happy about that, but she doesn't comment on it. She just says, "All right, have a good day, evening, whatever." And
Yeah. The reasoning for it is because of identification purposes. They check to make sure who you are when you walk in the door because there is a thing as, fleshcraft, and no one knows who really anybody is just on looks.
all right.
Quick question while I'm here. Mr.
Sure. No need for names right now.
Mr. Islan. Can I swap things out?
I don't see why not.
Okay. I'm just gonna take the pistols that I have on me. There's 2 of them. I'll just put them on the counter. And I'm going to be swapping out these for something maybe a little different. If you don't mind.
Can I have your thumb?
Of course. Just put his hand out.
He pricks it and then drops a bit of blood onto this piece of parchment paper as he then scans it to the machine to his right, and it comes back positive that you are who you are. Very well.
All right, thank you. I'll just turn around and start having a look through the revolvers. Would like what you call it? Like a single action army revolver be a light revolver?
Let me check. Um, a revolver would be a heavy pistol.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab one of those. And is there any like revolver holsters for like, so you could put them like under your arm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab one of those off as well, and I'll just put them on the counter.
All right, give me 1 second to look up something.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. You pick up a Smith and Wesson .44.
Okay.
And he will do the usual paper signing.
Yep. How much bullets will I get for it, or does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. I'll just take off my coat and kind of just put it to the side. And up until this point, Alexander's been wearing like gloves on. So when he takes his jacket off, he's just wearing a t-shirt. And you can see on his left arm where the t-shirt arm ends, there's bandages going all the way up past the glove. And you'll just put on the holster and holster the gun and quickly put on his jacket.
If she sees that, she's gonna be like, what the fuck happened? You okay?
Actually, roll a perception investigation +1 difficulty for that. You are tired.
Alright, then she's not gonna spot it. Oh, I might. Who knows? My awesome dice. Nope. She doesn't say anything.
Right. Thanks for the gun. And I think that'll be me for tonight.
Very well. Happy hunting.
Oh, quick question. Is there a time limit that we can hold on to these weapons?
Yes, generally it is 2 weeks.
Okay.
Most missions are usually carried out within
What
that
was
time.
that do?
Well, I never said that there is no reinstatement of the time.
Oh.
It's just the general
Okay.
timekeeps. That way we know that you still have them.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Where would the law be if we just let you run off with them and we didn't know what time you would bring them back or where?
Jeez.
Very true.
Okay, fine.
He looks at you slightly annoyed.
If I need to hold on to these, I'll be sure to come back and give you another drop.
All good. Just making sure that you still have what we owe.
Of course. And I think I'll bid you good night, and I'll just head off towards the door.
You too as well, sir. Madam.
Is there like a bag to pack these weapons in?
Funny you should mention that. If you ask him, he pulls out a oversized Walmart bag.
Do you think so? That's practical. That's handy.
It is good for disguise.
Hmm.
One points any fingers when someone walking around holding a Walmart bag.
She packs the things in and just begins to leave.
Alexander will just be at the door, holding it open, just waiting for Natalia to come along. So, what do you think of the armory?
Quite impressive, but well, it's more weapons than I've ever seen in my life. But I can't say that I've seen many. So
Same here, but just means we've got so much more toys to try.
she seems for a second or two as she's about to say something to you, but she kind of just shrugs. She seems that yeah, she seems tired.
Well,
So, we're going to Rebecca, or we're going to drop these things off first.
it's up to you. We can easily drop your stuff off, and could call Rebecca on the way.
It's just, I'm just thinking that meeting her with lots of weapons on you is probably not the best impression to make.
Yeah.
But
Maybe if you just take something small with you, then you should be okay. I would guess.
right, but all right, fair enough. Oh, we can just leave them in the. Yeah, we'll leave them in the car. It's not a problem. Well, let's go.
Okay. Let's just call for another cab.
You know what? We'll just take a little detour. Um, as the cab arrives, she's going to instruct the cab driver to drive somewhere. It's not that far off of the way, but she has she just finds a place. It's not much out of the way. It doesn't take too long. She gets there and she says, "It'll be just one moment." And it's in a it's more of a business-like place, but I mean, it looks as you would think yeah, it's it could be residential. It could be some sort of business place. It's hard to tell just by the looks of it. But she goes into one of the places. It seems as though she locks herself in,
Okay.
and she will be gone for like a minute or so, and then she will come out without the bag, and she will then um, get in the cab, and you will drive towards Rebecca.
Okay. Just on the way, I'll call Rebecca.
Do we have an ST?
Um, I don't know.
Sorry, I was muted the entire time. Fucking me. Fucking hell. What was it?
I'm just gonna call Rebecca.
Oh, okay. Fuck, dude. I'm sorry. Um,
That's okay.
I was literally talking for like a solid 3 minutes, but fuck me, apparently. So, uh, she, she answers the phone. Hello? Who is this?
Hello, I'm a friend of Cece.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Um, I was told by the Baron that if ever needed a hand with anything, to give you a call.
I swear, that man has no decency. Yes. How can I help you?
Um, I'm needing to get hold of some equipment. What do you call it?
I see. Meet me in my office, 64th floor, room 206.
Okay, will do.
Please don't give the bodyguards a hard time. They're only doing their job.
I'll try my best.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, sir.
You too.
Low
And
key,
I'll sign off.
low key, almost pressed the hang up button. Okay.
Whoops.
That would be awkward. ST out. No, I'm kidding. All right. Yeah.
I'll just tell the cab driver the address.
Oh, you two again. Has she
Oh,
brightened up?
she's about to
Oh,
say, "Oh, fuck me," but she holds it.
small
Yeah,
world.
peaches and sunshine and everything. Yes, very much so.
Mm, maybe a little bit more time in the kitchen will do.
Oh, jeez.
You want me to tip you, or do you want me to hit you?
Oh, jeez, you got yourself a feisty one. Jeez, what a
Fuck
day.
off. You're still a feisty one.
All right, let's all just calm down.
You get the sense that she's not on the verge of frenzy, but this is actually pissing her off somewhat.
Yeah.
And you kind of get the impression that she just doesn't want to hear it from this jerk. Just whatever is grinding her grill or grinding her gears, it's clear that something definitely is.
Yeah. Okay.
Needless to say,
Mm.
this is New York. Cab drivers are cab drivers of New York.
Oh yes.
They're not the most pleasant people. This one most likely smells of mayonnaise and last night's dinner at whatever Chinese place is nearby.
Nice.
You guys eventually arrive after a long, awkward silence.
No, there won't be silence. Natalia will sit in the front seat and she'll put on very heavy metal music to annoy the cab driver. No, it's gonna be silent. Don't worry.
Oh boy. Um, when we get there, Alex will just say, yeah, thanks, man.
Anytime, anytime. Just,
Oh.
you know, keep her in check. She's a bit rude.
It's been a long night.
I understand, you youthful folk.
Well, and the night's
I'm
still
just
young.
gonna. At this point, I'm gonna have to roll.
Oh no.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It won't be. It won't be a frenzy. It's just like, what is she gonna say something to this guy, or she's just gonna let it go?
Rolling your willpower.
No, self-control, but it's not a frenzy check.
Oh
Gotcha.
boy.
She's fine. She's just.
Hold it in. Hold it in.
Yeah, she just like mumbles to herself, "Keep her in check. Fuck you. Come on, let's go."
I'll just hand him what I owe him, and all right, have a good night.
I love playing with my my. I love playing with my characters. It's so fun. This is what we sign up to be STs for, people.
So true.
Anyways, yeah, you guys, get into the building. It is an extremely tall building, practically a skyscraper. And in the lobby, you see a very, I'd say, classical modern look. A lot of really nice wood etchings in the corners. It's a gold chandelier, nice, zebra rug skin with a vase on top of it full of decorative flowers. And a guard or two at the door, as well as a front desk, what looks to be maybe a security desk.
Okay. Was I told Rebecca's last name, or was it just
No.
Giovanni?
It would obviously be Giovanni.
Okay. I'll just walk up to the desk and I'll say, "Hi, Miss Rebecca Giovanni's expecting us."
Take a left. There should be some elevators. 64th floor.
Thanks. And just head off to the elevators.
Okay. You are now in said elevators.
Well, the near elevator, Natalia will just turn to you and she'll just say, "Can you believe the fucking balls on that prick? Swear."
It's New York.
Still, I mean, fucking hell. I mean, keep her in check. Fuck off.
You really don't like men, huh?
No, I don't like, well, no, men who, have brains and actually has something to. They're alright. I kind of like them, but most men are dicks. So,
It's true about a lot of people, yeah.
idiots, morons, fuckfaces, whatever.
Kind of like you. Okay.
Do you have a courage score of 5? Because then you will be able to ask. No, that's fine.
Do you have a courage score of 5 to say that to him?
No, she's just like, it's. So you haven't met her before or talked to her, right?
Well, I've talked to her now.
Okay.
Last time had to get in contact with her. My friend Cece did all the talking.
Right, that's good.
But she seems agreeable enough to, services, I suppose.
Right.
But by the sounds of it, her and the Barnes had a personal history.
Yeah. Personal, like, I'm not even going to ask.
Mute it again, motherfucker. The elevator will ding, showing that it is on 64th floor.
Okay, looks like we're here. Let's go head out and look for the door that she told me that she was on.
As you walk in, this place is much more retro modern. Very like white, glistening, clean, dust free from what you can tell. Very, 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 I guess, shiny, you could say.
Okay. Um, just run my finger across one of the walls. It's like, this place looks quite sterile.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello. We're here to see Rebecca.
Roll me a perception alertness.
Is
Both of
this
you.
focus or okay. Perception alertness.
Perception alertness.
No successes. I think.
Ah,
No,
I have one
one,
success.
one success.
All right. Both of you will get the inkling feeling that this person is less alive than you, but you can't really put your finger on it.
Okay. Hmm. Am I sensing
Here to
some black
see,
magic?
we're here to see Rebecca. We called ahead.
Ah, you're here to see Master. I see. Very well. It is over there. First door on your right.
Okay,
I would say hold off for 1 second. She does have a guest in there, though.
okay, fair enough. Natalia stands to the side or waits. Is there chairs to sit in? Because then she'll take a seat.
Yeah, there's a lobby.
Um, Alexander will just sit with Natalia.
You guys can have a brief discussion while I get something.
Yep. Um,
So, should we do like rock, paper, scissors of who talks, or do you want me to do it?
uh, well, it is your mission, but I can talk if you want.
Hmm. No, I'll do it. That makes sense, actually, that I would do it.
Okay. Alexander kind of just lean over a little bit to Natalia, to kind of cup his hand a little bit, just to help kind of muffle the sound a little bit. You say, "Is it me or does that guy seem a little deader than normal?"
She looks him. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, oh, you mean did he call her master or what?
I don't think he's like us.
Maybe, maybe not.
I'm just thinking that doesn't seem exactly like us, and knowing the Giovanni and their reputation.
I'm not even going to touch that with anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to shrug, and I'm going to very politely tell you to think about it somewhere else.
Don't like that sort of thing, huh?
She is whispering at this point. I think it should be a discussion for somewhere else. That's what I think.
Fair enough. We've got a point.
Jens, do me a favor and look at the main vampire chat.
And remember, just Peter, because Jens, I don't. I'm like, what?
Sorry,
Yeah, I
I don't
remember
have
this
face
too.
cam. Yeah, I was about to say. I
Peter is what I
remember.
react to, so that's
Yeah, Peter. Sorry.
no, no.
Um,
It's just you know,
yeah, my bad.
just remember, like when you type out Jens or say it, sometimes I won't react. It'll be like, huh? So
Yeah.
it's
Um, yeah. Sorry, my fault.
that is Rebecca.
Um, yeah. So, uh, you guys will notice a man walk out of the door looking somewhat like that, and he will kind of just walk by towards the elevator. This man is obviously strapped to the teeth. He may look fancy and all, and wearing this really nice white suit that probably costs over the amount of money you have. Multiple piercings, dark skin, probably Middle Eastern, maybe. Um, he looks very like interesting, I guess you could say. Probably a little bit goth. And he has ammo belts strapped to his chest, and he has this ginormous knife on his left hip. Martin, roll me a what is it? 1 second. What's the roll for remembering things?
Intelligence alertness or
Ugh.
wits alertness, depending on.
Do wits alertness.
Yeah, it's a wits alert.
Get an extra die then.
Those moves and fry up another chicken breast. There will be enough Alfredo sauce.
4 successes.
4? Okay.
Yep.
You remember him distinctly in a few different cases. You remember him busting his way out of the church, making you feel very uncomfortable, as well as now that you think about it, he kind of looks like that man that was less than happy about his picture being taken in that photo that you found.
Hmm. Interesting. You won't say anything until he's gone.
He leaves.
Um, Alex will just sit and tell you, yeah, I've met that guy before. Seems a little aggressive. And, likes to threaten.
Okay.
Like, over nothing.
Well, perhaps I'm not. Maybe it's maybe it's because he's just has to deal with a lot of assholes and idiots. I'm not gonna say that I necessarily blame him, but I'll keep that in mind. Where did you see him?
He was coming out. No, he was going into the Barnes Church. First time I seen him. So I think
Okay.
he might be on Arc, but I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. Okay. Or know him or something. I know a guy who knows a guy.
Okay.
Oh well.
Well, looks like we can head in.
Let's go.
Head towards the door then.
As you guys walk into the office, this office is pretty interesting. There is a floor that looks over the city streets. Looks really pristine and clean. probably something that you would see most likely in a medical lab. It's so clean. And you see a woman sitting, typing on her computer. I'll send you a picture. And she looks to be in some sort of like business casual. Well, I won't say casual, more like a little less than informal, or a little bit less than formal business wear, but not quite informal.
Okay.
You have to give me 1 second to pull it up, because, my gallery is vast and wide, full of everything. I think it's funny as I'm scrolling down that I just find a random picture of Napoleon Dynamite. There we go. You might know this person in real life, but just ignore that fact.
Yeah. It's like, you picked her?
Yes, I did, because she is insanely hot and it fits in the story. Okay, she's
That's the
brutally
sad part
honest.
when I don't know who that is.
You don't know? You don't know who this is?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
It's Anna fucking Kendrick.
I don't know.
Bruh. Okay. Well, ignoring your statements. How dare you? But anyways, yes, this is the woman. This is Rebecca.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Ah, yes. The new people, right?
Yes. Well, yeah. That's it.
What can I do you for?
Well, we talked with the Baron, and he said if we had any, technical needs or new equipment we needed to get, we should talk with you. So I was thinking, well, I'm here. I have a project I'm working on, and I need a vehicle, but a little bit out of the ordinary.
I see. Do me a favor when you see the Baron next. Give him a good old whopping for me. That man is so imprudent. I swear.
That's exactly what he said that you would say.
I bet he did. Oh well. Do is do, I guess. What is it that you would exactly need?
Well, can I ask you something before that?
Sure.
Are you with the Anarchs, or how exactly does this work? I mean,
I wouldn't say I'm exactly with the Anarchs. Um, us Giovanni don't really pertain. We're our own.
okay, so you are with the clan, and you are independent. Okay, I see, I get it.
But however, me and the Baron do go back a very long time, and it is a debt that I can't repay with physical money.
Hence to the toleration of imprudent. I get it.
Yes, that man is he is well, frankly, just a bitch, but
Hey,
I'm
that's
not
just
gonna
your
say
words, not mine.
these are my words. You are correct, and you can feel free to spat them in his face anytime.
No, thanks. I'm, I'm, I'm good with doors. I don't need to, look closer to them, so it's fine.
She chuckles. Okay, now down for business.
Oh, was have you ever seen like have you ever seen like one of those movies with with the FBI is on a stakeout when they have this, or the police, they have this car, with all the bugging equipment and wiring and stuff, like a card which can have equipment within it.
So you're looking for a tricked out rape van. Interesting.
Yeah, something like that.
I can see
Well, I don't
something
need
like this.
all of it, but I just need something like that. But
I
I'm
can
going
see
to
what
make some cosmetic, customizations to it.
Well, uh, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, things are screwy. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Was Martin lag out?
I don't know. Yeah, he is gone, but he is back.
Yep. Sorry
Welcome
about
back. All good. Um. Anyways. Um. Yes, I can find you something of that manner. However, I'll have to write it down as a debt later. Simple
Uh,
business transaction.
right. Okay.
I have to make my money somehow, whether it be actual finances or work to be done. If you want something like this, I will frankly have to call on you later in case of any matters needed. Is that something that you can do?
Oh, sure, sure. It's long. I mean, if it's just business, it's no problem.
Understood.
Uh, I mean, nothing where I take my clothes off and us, and we're good.
It's like we're in the transaction of slave trading.
I've just had some experience with people who don't seem to play by those rules.
Well, you are in a new place with new rules, are you not? We
I
treat
hope
family like
so.
family here.
I hope so. But yes.
Okay. Now that that is solved, I'll keep a lookout for a little bit. I'll text you back if I find anything. May I have your number?
Sure. She will give a number of the current burner phone, and she will take her number as well.
All right.
And as usual, she actually won't write it down on her phone. She will write it down on a piece of paper.
Will will that be all, or is there anything else that you might need here?
No, no, I don't. No, that's fine.
Alex, before you guys head out, roll me a perception alertness.
Okay.
All
Three
right.
successes.
You will notice on the back desk behind her, there is a picture frame, and you can see that it looks to be the same picture that you picked up earlier.
Okay. I'll keep that information to myself for now.
Yeah, Natalia just seems to be getting on with and moving on.
All right. Then, if that is all the business that needs to be done, I guess you can go over to Eddie and he will see you out.
Right.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.
Have a wonderful one.
Cece, before I do, say hi. Haven't seen her for a while.
I will do my best to reach out to her. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to access her. She is a bit loose in the screws.
That's one way to put it, but she seems soul.
Will that be all for you, Mr. Alex?
Yeah. I'll bid you fair night,
You as well.
and just head out.
Are you guys finally done?
Yeah, that actually didn't take that long, honestly.
Hey, she's very busy. Usually people aren't in there for more than 10 seconds.
Well, lucky us.
Quite. I'd be jealous if my master even gave me a second of thought.
Right.
Oh well. Anyways, off you go.
Yeah, Natalia just looks at this guy and like just seems to just consider him. She just odds.
Oh, sorry, my Wi-Fi was acting funny again.
You're all good?
Yeah, super. As they begin to head out, she just looks at you, Alexander, and she's like, "You're right. There's something off about him."
Yeah. Not sure what it is though.
Honestly, I'm not totally sure I want to know.
I, on the other hand, are quite curious.
Well, it's good.
Would you like to roll a willpower to keep your curiosity in check and not ask him?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. What is my willpower?
It's over 9,000!
I wish.
Do you need help looking it up?
No, nope. Didn't send. Ugh. It'll be one of those nights.
I feel. Your willpower is 5.
It's just I've put the roll in, but for some reason it won't send.
Need me to roll it for you?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
And looks
Oh,
like you botched this.
thanks, dude.
You feel the overwhelming urge to go and ask this man, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Great.
Do it. Do
Well,
it.
as I'm walking down the corridor, just stop on one heel, almost like foot up off the ground, and just swivel on the foot straight back around and just walk straight up to him. Got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
Um, how long have you been working for your master?
200 plus years, and faithfully.
Wow. You look pretty good for 200 years.
Well, of course, a corpse does not age.
You mean you're dead?
I mean, aren't we all?
Well, there's different states of death.
You are correct.
So do you mean like my state of death or a bit more?
I think what the common reference to it is, well, it's frankly a vulgar term, but something that you might understand is zombie, I believe it is.
Ah, so it was. So the rumors are true. Hmm. You brightened up my night. Thank you.
Well, I mean, if you need to, I know several locations to brighten up your night further.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
If you wish, please visit. And he writes down on a piece of paper, uh, Sanctum Chinese House at in the in Chinatown.
Okay.
I'm sure
Hmm.
you'll find plenty more excitement things to brighten your day, mister.
Would it be like yourself or?
I mean, if those are the kind of women you prefer.
Ah, okay. You'll just pocket that. Um, thanks for easing my curious nature.
He blushes. Oh, no problem, sir.
You have a great night.
You can tell he's probably of a certain orientation before he died. He thinks to think you are quite strapping.
He isn't wrong.
As you
Uh,
enter the elevator, Natalia's just looking at you, and her eyes are just fixed on you.
uh,
Him and his
well,
unforgettable face.
You know I've heard all of that, right?
what was that?
You know I heard all of that, right?
Are you saying that in character?
Yes.
Well, looks like the fun sponge is calling me. I'll have to head off.
He gives you kind of like a light punch on the arm. You be good now. Please come back if you need anything else.
Oh, I will do. I'll I'll enjoy looking coming back. You'll give him a little wink and just head off.
Oh God, flirting with a male zombie. This is a new low.
As you
Head back
enter,
to work.
Natalia just looks at you and like, I consider myself fairly open, but I suppose necrophilia is a thing now, but that was kind of creepy, honestly.
Being nice to people will get you in a lot of places.
You could just say, hey, do you want to talk of something? Or, uh, never mind, never mind. I suppose never mind. We go.
Yeah, but I'll just say that um, honey is better than lemon most of the time.
Probably is.
Just
Yeah, but just sometimes you can't really just stand talking with people because people are fuckers. So, you know,
so you put on a nice face and don't let them see it getting to you.
maybe you tell them that it's getting to you and they should back the fuck off.
That's one way of doing it. I prefer a more subtle approach.
I bet you do.
Well, I'm not the greatest of fighters, so. and I'd much rather have everyone on my side than against me.
But that is probably never going to happen. You realize this, right?
Is that a
No one,
job?
like, you're not ever going to have a situation where everyone likes you. I mean, someone will fuck you and fucking hate you pretty much no matter what you try to do. I was just saying, that's fact of life.
Well, I don't think anyone hates me yet.
Does she have the courage to say I do?
Oh, she doesn't. So she wouldn't say that.
She says she doesn't have the courage. She didn't say it wasn't true. Haha.
It wasn't true. She doesn't. This guy's actually been quite nice to her. She's just in a bit of a mood today, so.
Oh, it's that time of week. I gotcha.
No,
Cab drivers.
no, she's been working more or less nonstop for the last like week and a half during the night, so she's tired. She's like, she's done with bullshit.
Kind of it's that time of the month, you dumbass. Oh, God, drop that shit.
Alexander's going to reach into his jacket and pull out a hip flask, open it, just present it to Natalia and say, "Do you want a drink?"
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Takes a fairly good swig at that.
As you drink it, it's single malt whiskey. Well, Scotch, I should say.
She does not seem to mind one bit.
Good. Hey, leave some for the rest of us.
I love you.
Sorry, I'm yelling at my roommate.
All I heard was someone saying, "I love you."
Yes. And then I immediately muted myself to yell "fuck you" back.
Oh, jeez.
As you do.
Correct. Either way. So you guys are at a bar now?
Natalia would probably insist on going to a bar.
Okay.
And she will actually find somewhere that they have single malt scotch, and she will just get some more of that shit. She'll be like, I really needed that. That's a good idea. Good idea. I should probably do that.
Glad to see you. Like take an edge off, I suppose.
I've been pretty busy, so you know. I remember how it is when you're very busy. I mean, your tolerance for bullshit gets remarkably reduced.
I'll give you guys an OC remark real quick. Hoping I'm not interrupting anything. Fucking roommate just walked in my room. I have a towel that I use for my shower. It even has my name embroidered on it, right? He busts in the door like he's Kool-Aid Man with my towel wrapped around with his name in an area that is not mine. And I'm like, dude, you're washing that shit now. Like, what the fuck, my dude? Oh, fuck my life.
It's the
Classic.
junk. It's the junk. Hey, how?
Anyways, back to the back to you guys fraternizing at a bar.
Thank you for that mental image.
He's also bi. He's slightly goth looking, and he's probably 230 pounds. There's some more image for you.
Thanks. What I
What's
needed in
not
my
to loop?
life. Oh, jeez. Ah. But anyway, back to drinking.
As
Hmm.
soon as she has a bit, like a lot of scotch, she just drinks some more, and she's just like, So, I'm going to find. So, are you planning on playing sometime, like soon, or what?
Oh, you want me to play you some music, do you?
No, just wondering. You were going to a concert or something, somewhere to relax or just unwind or something. Yeah, I could use it, kind of. Working my
Uh,
ass off, so.
I suppose we could swing past mine, grab my violin, and head off somewhere.
Hmm, I could do that. I could.
Or I could give you that private concert if you want it. If you want.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not interested?
Hey, what in music?
For fuck's sake, no! Would you have a private concert? Fuck, like, no, thank you. It's very tempting, but no.
Not everything's a euphemism.
Well, I guess I'll have to get used to that.
No, I was pretty sure that you weren't interested in well, me and all the rest of us in that way anyway a while ago.
Well, honestly, I mean, my when I was, introduced to all of this, I was pretty clearly told that this wasn't a thing anymore. So it's like 2 weeks ago, well, actually not 2 weeks, actually less, I found out that this was a thing, and some of the things I've been feeling weren't totally fucked, but it's just, yeah, I need a while to, adjust. That's all.
All these new urges have to get used to now.
I got used to that pretty quickly. I mean, that wasn't that weird. It's more, some older things coming back and just being different. It's
Have you tried being with someone?
She looks at you. No.
Hmm.
Hence, most of my, well, being fledgling was, decidedly not doing that. No, I haven't.
Well, you're in New York. It's time to cut loose a bit.
Well, I suppose.
Um, well, I'm sure you don't need my help in that sort of way.
No, I don't.
Who's ready for something disturbing?
Uh-oh.
Anybody? Anybody want ready for something disturbing? Anything at all?
Bring it.
Bring it.
Sure.
Okay. She said bring it, which means she's ready. All right.
Well, she's not, but I am.
So you'll see the bar guy walk over, but this time he has more of like a dead stare. Like he's not fully like in control of what he's doing himself. As he grabs a bottle and pours what seems to be a red liquid into the glass and then puts the glass in the middle of both of you.
Well, we didn't order these.
He turns around and he walks away. And you will hear a loud shout from inside the glass. And you will hear the glass like rattle as the water liquidish ripples as you hear the word sleep utter from the glass.
Okay.
What the fuck? That will be
As
correct.
as everyone slowly then falls asleep again, you will see an arm outstretched from the glass, kind of forming the shape of a body, as eventually the Baron pulls himself out of the glass, very slimy looking until his body fully shapens.
Gotta love that fleshcraft.
He'll give a outright stretch. It's hard being a puddle of mush, I tell you what.
Good evening.
Oh, yes, young one, how are you?
Good, thank you.
How are you two getting along today?
Good, thank you.
What is wrong with you? Are you a broken record?
No.
Says good, thank you.
He was about to, but
Alexander's just looking at the bar and like mouth agape, looks at the cup, looks at the bar and looks at the cup again, and looks at the bar and is like, "How did you do that?"
Oh, simple. I just turned myself into blood.
What?
Oh, do you not know what fleshcraft is, young one?
I knew of some of it, but I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, it can also do many other wondrous things. As he then grabs both of his hands, sharpens his nails into pointed, like, knife looking things, and then sticks them into his stomach, outretches his stomach to where you can see his intestines, which then he shapes into tendrils that lash out and grab Alex and kind of wrap around him. They're no longer intestines, they are these bloody tendrils.
I'm going to roll something.
He is insane, might I remind you.
Oh yeah, but it's nothing to do about that. She's just gonna roll.
Oh, I know. She's gonna roll her courage so fast.
Yeah, courage and did courage? Probably courage.
Did he lag out again? Yeah, he did. We'll wait for him to get back.
Actually, it has 2 successes. Natalia is just gonna sit there and watch, and she's not gonna say a thing.
She wants to. Guaranteed.
Well, it was actually also to see whether or not she was gonna blow chunks, just throw up, but apparently not.
I'm back from painting.
Right in. Yes, Alex, you are currently wrapped.
Whoever's mucking about with my Wi-Fi. Ugh.
You might want to roll to see if you're gonna barf or be afraid.
Sure. This willpower or courage or
Ask Peter.
I rolled a courage, and I had 2 successes, so I'm thinking that she holds it together.
okay.
But she's close to barfing, honestly. Like she's sitting ramrock stiff upward and just looking, and just sits and it's very, very emotionless, just sitting and just staring.
You
Two
see, young
successes.
ones. Then you are close to barfing as well, but you manage to keep your shit in check. He then pulls his tendrils back into his stomach as he then closes his stomach and then kind of like basically rubs his hand over. And as the hand pulls up, you see that it is no longer, there's no longer any wound.
That's quite something.
Soon you will learn that there's a reason why there's a power struggle here. There's an obvious difference between levels, I guess you could say.
Clearly, I could change myself a little bit, but nothing to that extent.
And that's not even 1% of the amazing things that you can do with the human body. Shall I show you what I can do with my arm, or perhaps yours?
Um,
It's with a twisted smile.
I think I'll give it a miss right now. But thank you for the offer.
Fair enough. What about you, Miss Natalia?
No thanks.
Oh, love it. Just imagine a horrifying look. Just no thanks.
So, anyways, besides the little lesson in power struggle that I have graced upon you, we have a few other matters that need to be dealt with.
Uh-oh. Some other problems popping up now.
What?
Some other problems popping up. Hopefully, isn't this a bot?
Not today. This is merely, for one, an update check. Natalia, how is yours coming along?
He might have to poke her or something. Still sitting there, just not responding really, just sitting there.
He pokes you on the forehead. Hey.
Uh, yes. Okay. Right. One moment. And she just takes. She takes out. She doesn't take out her laptop. She takes out a piece of paper and she just like, okay. So I have these main entrances to our domains, and she like makes a rough outline of Brooklyn, well, the area, and she'll just say, I've pinpointed these places as probably the best. I've gotten into the local, shall we say, local networks of surveillance, and by being in their local networks, I'm able to siphon off them, meaning that we can see that without anyone knowing and without installing our own. So, this feed is going to go into a local system, which is going to be in a, one of those, those surveillance cars they have in the movies, the police or the FBI.
Yes.
It's going to feed into one of those cars, but then I'm going to have the bodywork, the chassis just made completely different. So it's going to look like a delivery car, normal white van. I'm going to replate and redesign the whole car on the outside. We're going to beef it up a bit so it's strong and durable and everything, but it's going to look like just normal panel van for delivery.
Understood.
So it's
Good
going to
work.
be mobile, so it's not going to be compromised in one place. Oh no, we can
Very
change, plates and stuff. You won't be able to find it very easily. If it's just one place, it could get
Mhm.
compromised way too easy.
Understood.
I just,
He's gonna look at.
we
Is she
just,
still? Oh, hold on. Does she still look very nervous and
no,
like queasy?
it's like you don't need to take any sort of role. She takes those like 5 or 6, 10 seconds, but then when she begins to write and begins to do this, I wouldn't say she relaxes necessarily, but quite clear that she gains some sort of a lot more composure, or a lot more
Focus.
calm,
Okay.
as calm as you can in that situation. Let's say.
And for you, Max, I have a thing I would like you to do.
Hmm?
Call it a little side task, if you will. How good are your stealth skills?
They're not bad.
Then I need you to do something, well, highly dangerous.
Ah,
Do you
okay.
think you can?
I mean, I can try.
Great. I need you to cross the border into Sabat territory. If they want to do this to ours, we're going to do this to them. I need you to go to a warehouse. I will obviously give you the details. And when you get to this warehouse, I need you to stash. Well, I need you to stash something inside.
Okay.
Do you
Um,
perhaps have maybe a blanket, shirt, or anything of the other?
sure, I get one.
Well, go find a body and take their coat off or something. It's not like they're gonna miss it.
Oh, you mean right now? Okay. I'm just gonna. Well, would this bar have like a coat room or anything?
What's up?
Would this bar have like a coat room or just somewhere where everyone could like put their jackets out of the way?
I don't know. There's roughly 30 people laying on different tables. Knock the fuck out.
Well, I'm just gonna grab maybe like a trench coat or something.
Great. Here's what I need you to carry. Be warning, it's very valuable. So be sure not to leave it anywhere. Okay?
Okay.
Natalia, you close your eyes.
She does.
He's going to
Uh,
rip off. No, he's going to rip off his arm and then place it uh, into the trench coat. There. Wrap that up.
so pretty much the outstretched arms. um, thanks. Uh,
Be wary. It has a mind of its own. Don't let it bite.
okay. Aren't you gonna like need this?
He like literally grabs his shoulder and then pulls down, forming another arm.
Okay, maybe not.
Any more questions?
Um, is this thing gonna like wriggle around or something?
Possibly.
Great. Uh, am I gonna get anything out of this?
Yes.
Uh,
Once you are at the Sabat cache in the warehouse, you may take anything you like of there. As long as providing you can sneak it out.
okay. Do I have to do this on my own?
I'm not saying that you do.
Okay. Is there a deadline for this?
By next week.
Okay. Will the arm last on its own for a week?
Like I said, it has a mind of its own.
So I'm probably gonna have to feed this thing.
Nope. As long as I am alive, it will be.
Okay. Just gotta wrap it up and try to I don't know, grab something from maybe around the room to just kind of try to tie it around the arm and kind of
Plenty
make
of
a
shoelaces.
knot or something.
There's plenty of shoelaces around.
That'll do.
He kind of pokes Natalia's head. You may awake.
She opens her eyes.
Yeah.
Out of character. Is it bad that I was considering poking Natalia with my tongue?
Yes.
Well, given the fact that it does ag damage, yeah.
Well, if it's about attack, if it's just like a light tap.
Poking Natalia with what?
His Sedite tongue.
Oh my god.
That is ag damage if you're not careful. So, yeah, that would actually be a little bit of a problem. But
Yeah, that would probably be a very low bro.
It would just be a light brush. It wouldn't be like a bite or anything.
But, yeah, she just... Okay, so just a couple of things about the other project.
Yes.
I'm going to probably either you or someone is going to find ghouls for this, because I think we should have some sort of surveillance team, probably constantly if we can.
Well, then I have the perfect idea for you. You will be obviously in charge of ghouling them, but I'll give you willing applicants. Ones who would be happy to be
Well,
ghouled.
about that, it's probably better if someone else ghouls them, because I kind
Alex, would you like subordinates? Mr. Alex.
Oh.
Would you like any subordinates?
Subordinates. I seem to be doing fine on my own, but if I have to,
How would you like to have a few ghouls?
are they idiots?
I don't know. Pick one.
From here.
Yes, why not? They're the perfect subjects.
Okay.
well,
I'll just.
can one moment? Can I? Perhaps we could
Yes,
find
yes.
someone who is already doing it with a bit of experience. I mean, security guards or something.
Well, if you can go out and find them,
It's
sure.
just a suggestion. I mean,
If you go out and you find any that you would like, then if you notify me, then I'll be sure to help you with this. But you'll need to notify me fast in order to get them and to follow you. Do you perhaps know how to induce presence?
a little.
Okay, how much do you know?
Guess the rudimentary.
Can you compel one to walk to the church?
Well, depending on who he is, I don't think I need presence.
Fair enough. If you can do this, we will be certainly to find you some aid.
Okay, that's good. That's very good, because I'm very recently arrived and I still have problems with getting enough blood for my current ghouls, so having 4 would be kind of...
Well, here, if you need some help, grab a person. I'm sure they'll give you plenty.
Right, right. I'll think about it, but I'll find some on my own. Well, I'm sure I can do it.
Very well. If that is so, you please, then I'll let you do that. Either way, thank you two very much for helping me out with these small matters. However, it is time that I must go back. He will start to walk out of the bar as he then grabs two people from the table and kind of drags them along with him. He'll clap his hands in the door. Awaken. Have a nice day, guys.
Okay.
Remember when I asked if you two were ready for some fucked up shit?
So that was just what I needed, with for relaxing and. Uh,
Well, if you kept your eyes open, you would have seen something even more relaxing. Just kind of like looks at the coat in his hand.
you know what? I'm not even going to ask.
You're maybe better off not.
Hence why I'm not going to ask.
I think I better get rid of this, or at least put it somewhere discreet.
Fine. Yeah, I should be going.
Does she
Good
grab a
luck in
paper
your.
bag on her way out?
Sorry, what?
Does she grab a paper bag on her way out?
Not really, but she's a little bit woozy, I think, or just. She just seems to just take out a smoke. Just as soon as she gets up, begins to puff away and just, she's not like getting home straight away. She just needs to relax. And, well, this night just isn't really doing it for her in any way whatsoever.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you guys would like to accomplish?
Not at this time.
Just get back to the boarding house and maybe hide this thing under my bed.
All right. I guess that will end it. Would you like to outro, Martin?
You can do it.
Okay. Well, that was a wonderfully delicious scene in Vampire: The Edge of War. We have our two compadres with their new missions and new allies and, well, frankly, new vomit bags that they're going to have to now carry. I think that we'll be seeing you all next time, and thank you, watchers, for watching. Thank you for players for playing, and I hope you all have a great day.